Hey Alejandro, this is Jennifer Turton. I'm going to be giving you your feedback for your service learning project at the Santa Cruz Homeless Garden Project. First of all, let me say you did a fantastic job. Your pure passion for this was really evident, especially that you chose a project that was so labor intensive when you could have chosen, anything else that, could have been a paper pushing position or something like that, but you chose to take on this really labor intensive, backbreaking work, so I really commend you for that. Also, your choice of project, you could have encountered some difficult people, some difficult scenarios, so I really commend you of not taking the easy way out and really plowing through with that, so great job. Your photos were gorgeous. It made me want to go visit the Santa Cruz site there and go buy some lavender. So it really gave more of a vigor to your project that, it pulled me in and engaged me. Um, and also on the upside, you had a really clear, consistent voice throughout the project. It was very soothing. So great job on that. Uh, First of all, one of your strengths, I would certainly say that you had a great way of being able to relate to the occupational therapy, social justice, and the social justice, aspects of that. In terms of the inclusion for all the people that were involved, regardless of if they're homeless or doctors, it was across the spectrum. Um, it included, the aspect of job training for these people that might not have otherwise had the access to that, and then the occupational justice of being able to go out into the world and then use these skills for meaningful occupation. That was fantastic. And also the fact that it gave these people a safe place to be, that, they weren't having to wander the streets or have no purpose in life. That's a very admirable aspect of their mission, and also the aspect of clean and sober living was fantastic. And I think you did a wonderful job of maintaining the principles of this mission and moving it forward. The only thing I would really critique you on is if you include something on a slide to kind of explicitly state it. So, for example, on your communication strategies and conflict management page, there was some information like, nonverbal, um, other, little stuff that you put on there, but you didn't really explicitly explain. I know that we're all OTA students, so we understand what you mean and what the terms mean, but we might not understand the implications for the site and what you meant in that scenario. So going forward in the future, I would just say that if you include something on a slide, to just kind of walk us through it, make sure we really understand it. But on the other side, you did an awesome job with explaining, excuse me, um, conflict management, and you pointed out that some people would make light of that scenario, but how you framed it around asking, what did you have for breakfast? What's the next meal you're going to have? When you think about it that way, it really hits home that something as minor as a bagel could mean the difference in somebody's day, that either they eat or they don't. So you had a very compassionate way of explaining that, and you did a fantastic job with handling that conflict, of being professional but also understanding about it. So great job with that. That's a skill that I do not have, and going forward in the future I'm going to need to harvest, so I'll be watching you to bring that skill home, and hopefully develop it, for myself. Overall, great job. I was so happy to learn from you and get to see this experience, and again, just your passion for this. It's very evident, and you had a great way about presenting it. So fantastic job. I'll see you in lab.